Hey guys, we're at the DJI Mavic 2 event. He's here. Got lots of people. Got a little pregame going on here. 30 people.
30 people. Oh, they're all having their coffees, I guess. Good morning, guys. How are you?
We need a rig like that. I wonder if I could just put it like right there.
Oh, shit.
I guess they like movement. It's not 35 people.
You show that back?
Huh?
You show that back?
Oh yeah. Let's go take a look, a little sneak peek at the goodie bags. So those are the goodie bags. How do we? I'm just worried that we're only gonna get one. I mean, we can't really talk to people about products right now.
I don't think so. No.
It's nice to get like an interview.
After the show. After
Yeah.
the event. I mean, I'm sure Michael Perry's going to be here, so we'll try
Hi, guys.
To talk to him.
Hello from Syria.
Hey, good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening, probably for you guys. Syria?
ISIS? Hope not.
Show this stuff. The evolution of
Yeah,
DJI drones.
I did one of those.
Yes?
I did a 5-eye. Notice they have the GoPro at the bottom of that thing. GoPro 3.
Yeah.
Hero 3.
Jason Fast.
Netherlands.
Netherlands, goedemorgen, goedemiddag voor jullie daar inmiddels. It's about what, 4 o'clock?
Zurich.
Zurich?
Wow.
Guten Tag, wie geht's?
Oh, you got a good time.
Nice. Ik should know.
All right, what do we do?
I don't know, we got still another 15 minutes, roughly. You can go upstairs, right? That's right.
Cannot, yeah.
Yeah, let's peek behind those doors. Oh, I know what's going to happen. We're going to probably fly drones behind us.
Maybe they'll come up over us.
No, they're working on something now. Price, all right, good. Price going. There's a surprise scheduled to take place behind this curtain after the event or after the show.
What? Oh yeah, I'm sure. Maybe even our own.
It's high enough for sure.
I mean, they made you like reschedule your trip. Like,
Yeah, it is.
that's it.
It's better at this price.
At least they could do.
But I mean, if we walk away with a drone today, then it's definitely worth it. I'm just glad we finally got the event and summer hasn't totally passed yet.
Some Russians in the room.
Russia? I don't know how to say hello in Russian. Hello.
Yeah, that's
55 people. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining us today. I think Jacob's going to be here.
Oh. Yeah, he should be here. Trying to think of a good place to put this in.
I don't know.
About
I guess
the 70
keep it
now.
on my lap or just hold it.
How's it going?
Morning. How are you guys?
Jack.
Hi.
Chris.
What's up? How you
Nice to
doing?
meet you,
Yeah,
Seth.
nice to meet you,
What's up?
Seth.
How you
Hey,
doing?
How's it going? Good. Yeah.
where are you guys coming from? I forget.
Westchester.
Westchester.
Not too far. That's like
40 miles north.
Okay.
How about you guys?
Chicago.
Okay.
You live in stateside? You're from like Scandinavia or something?
Netherlands.
Netherlands.
We've been here since 2003, so
I didn't know that.
quite some time.
Website's kicking butt.
Thank you. Trying. He's
It
trying.
really is. We saw you pull in Billy.
Yeah, he joined us. What was that? Late June. Yes, that's right. Yeah, it's good. I mean, in the end, we want to have, let's say, 3, 4, 5 people perhaps at a time. Coffee. Right now, just
We're still looking for more?
we're still looking for more. Yeah.
Because we've got, I mean, I don't know if you've seen, we do the YouTube videos. We started off thinking we could do the website stuff, but ultimately the SEO is what kills us.
Yeah, that's how we
It doesn't, like, it's almost like content is secondary to that SEO. Nobody sees it. It doesn't matter how good it is. Once it catches on somewhere, and then,
Yeah, you kind of have to get that wave going.
but even then, Google's, pushing that. We get up to page 1 for something for a handful of days, and then, CNET comes in, writes an article, and then,
Yeah, and you're out of it. So I find that it's easier to grow YouTube than it is to grow your website.
YouTube is more democratic, I'd say. I mean, you got it or you don't. It's hard, it's hard to kind of make that artificial. We're still pretty small there. But yeah, website, I mean, you gotta have good things. To be great, you gotta be great, and you gotta have great SEO. You need both. You can have the world's best website, and then nobody goes to.
So how long have you guys been doing it?
Since the beginning, we originally were going to use it just as a way to kind of validate the website. Like, hey, we actually own this product, we actually do it. But it's become more and more. We've been trying to. It's not really that much. Not much of a screen, but he's better than me. Yeah, I would say we've been in YouTube for the last 8 months, maybe. But you know, we can start doing this for fun and just been on the constant incline.
Editing's another work.
You know, we start shooting videos and oh, this looks good, and then you know look at that like that's garbage. You know, it's a learning process. You're like that. I thought that was good.
Back
You know,
then, and now it's like,
I won't look at the same thing, right? You know, the writing.
I know.
This is a good article. I go back and edit articles from you know year and a half ago. Like, oh, I write that. But yeah, it's a process. You know.
Especially when you're writing all these news articles, they kind of take priority over big videos. Video editing just takes so much time. And shooting as well.
I enjoy the shooting video, flying drones, talking drones.
The editing that's the shooting part.
And especially when it's a really good one, because then you got tons of footage from like 4 different cameras.
Yeah, trying to figure out the best.
How does it go together?
Yeah.
That's been a highlight. It took me about 2 weeks and nights. Hold it. After you probably came from like 100 hours of footage, finding 3-second
But that's the
clips.
thing, going through this
Exactly.
together. You guys use Final Cut or?
We use a budget. We Cyberlink contract. Yeah.
Okay.
So I we picked up a Mac for that purpose. I've been using PCs my whole life, but I bought it and throw it out the window. It was just the learning curve was like I know it's better.
Once you speak that language,
Yeah, and I know.
yeah, but if you know how to work it, that's the thing. I remember the first time I used Final Cut Pro. You also
Yes.
Yeah,
You need like training.
yeah, you need fast computers. Then I thought, oh, 4K video, 4K cameras, and I got that thousands of loading. Yes, and I like, okay,
Your computer's just sitting there.
yeah, exactly.
We actually stop. We don't it takes everything. It takes time.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Buying hard
Most
drives.
people, when I watch your video, so your 4K is out the window.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Unless you got a 4K phone.
True.
But still,
But you know, it's small.
Well, unless the 4K phone is on your face.
Yeah, like the way you watch. Yeah. So where are you guys based? Chicago. So you flew in yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're staying what? Here?
Yeah, we were. Yeah, flying out tonight. So.
Oh, it's nice. Yeah. Chicago is an hour and a half.
Yeah, about. It takes about as long to get from Rock Hotel to JFK as it will to get from JFK to
Back to Chicago. Yeah. Yeah, the traffic is kind of crazy. We take the train in and we have 2 electric bikes and then we just transcend with the bike wherever we need to be. And that actually seems to be
And it's more fun.
Yeah.
It's fun, yeah. You get to kind of explore the city a little bit. So we buy some bags.
You guys said you still are looking at writers.
We are, yeah.
Yep. We have got a guy who might be interested in buying our site. Whatever SEO it Big long, he's also got a really good email.
We'll do another walk around. Nice meeting you guys.
We took a picture.
Hey, Putnam Valley. We're neighbors.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show will begin in 5 minutes.
Remember that guy, Rainmaker?
Yeah,
Who moved to Holland and lived in Paris for a long time?
I think so. Yeah, really.
Like 3-4 rows. He just walked in.
Same in the gray.
Beard. Yeah, gray shirt, beard, red hair. He's that guy. That block is phenomenal. Oh, there you go. Can't get rid of these guys.
I tested a little bit just to see if the audio levels were right, but I never really fully tried.
Yeah, I hate this one. I don't know how it's still alive. Like, this is my third one sending. Look at it. This pin is broken. Fell off. Look at the cable. It's new cable replaced by the original one.
Right?
It's pretty much went to this side.
I have one at home, but
dropped my camera so many times. Rusty.
Still holding up?
Seawater. Salt.
How do these deal with water?
What was it?
Salt water is the worst.
DJI New York.
Like if you get salt water, you
Pound
can
DJI
right away. But fresh water is
Capital
fine. It's weather
DJI
safe.
and Y.
Pretty rough this one. I like that. Mic is fragile. Always is. Especially like this part. Put on this side. Usually was put your camera with.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
Like this?
Yep. Holy crap.
Brilliant.
There's somewhere I can put this.
Put it in the backpack. Here. Stick it in there. Oh, crap. Hang on. There's the, Thank you.
Please welcome on stage DJI Product Communication Lead Michael Oldberg.
Mike?
Good morning and welcome to everyone in the room and to the thousands of viewers that are joining us from around the world online today. I know it's early out there for those of you who are on the West Coast, and it's a very late night for those of you joining us from across the Pacific, but we are so thankful that you're here with us today. I'm Michael Oldenburg, product communication lead here at DJI, and today we're going to talk about some incredible new products. In fact, some of you may have already seen a few images of these products. You might even know some of the features and the specs, but I can tell you that they don't compare to what you're about to see today. We believe that these products are going to inspire your creativity and open a whole new world of possibilities for drone technology, because that's what DJI is all about. Since our beginning 12 years ago, our mission has been to create aerial and handheld imaging technology that allows anyone to capture amazing images that were never possible before. And we make this groundbreaking technology accessible to anyone, because it can do more than just take photos and videos. Like this one, of K2, the second highest mountain summit in the world. It was shot last month by mountaineer and drone pilot Bartek Bargil with the DJI Mavic Pro. This image is absolutely incredible because it's shot at an altitude of 26,700 feet, where most humans have never been before. And it's well over the 16,000 foot altitude that Mavic Pro is designed to fly. While this image was making headlines around the world for its jaw-dropping perspective, another story was already developing. Another climber named Rick Allen had gone missing during a solo attempt to set a new route on nearby Broad Peak. Unable to find him, his fellow climbers thought he had died. But in fact, Rick had survived a 100-foot fall and spent nearly 36 hours hanging on to the side of the mountain, waiting and hoping to be rescued. Having just flown his Mavic to capture that image of K2, Bartek heard about Rick and used his DJI Mavic Pro to help find him. Here you can see footage from the drone as it approached the area where they thought Rick might be. The live view confirmed that Rick was alive, and the GPS coordinates from the drone helped emergency teams determine his exact location to plan a daring mountain rescue. Now, I'm happy to tell you that Rick survived, suffering not much more than a few cuts and a little bit of frostbite. And as amazing as it is, Rick's story of a drone being used to help save his life is not unique. In fact, we've been keeping track of how many people have been rescued with the help of a drone. We're at 144, with more being added every month. It's stories like these that fuel our passion for innovation, that push our teams to the limit when designing new drone technology. We've pushed relentlessly to create products that are easy to use, portable enough to go with you almost anywhere, and powerful enough to capture epic moments in stunning detail. That's why DJI drones and the Mavic Pro in particular have become essential alongside DSLR cameras in the gear bags of many of today's top content creators, including photographers, videographers, and journalists. And we're excited that you've joined us today to see the bigger picture. It was almost 2 years ago that we introduced Mavic Pro to the world as the world's first foldable camera drone. Its revolutionary design made it so small and portable that you could slip it into a camera bag and take it with you almost anywhere. And its powerful camera captured impressive photos and videos like these. Mavic Pro proved that, like the camera on your cell phone, the best flying camera is simply the one you can take everywhere. And it quickly became the world's #1 selling drone. But there's a funny thing about Mavic Pro. As the rest of the world was exploring all of the new creative possibilities, we were already hard at work, thinking about how we could make it better. During this process, we asked content creators what they wanted most. A more versatile camera that broadens the variety of creative shots that can be captured. Better flight performance to fly faster and longer. And an improved obstacle sensing system to let you focus more on capturing the perfect shot. Our R&D team went back to the drawing board, reviewing every element of Mavic Pro. It took us over 2 years, and along the way, we R&D team process, The ask was simple: improve everything about Mavic Pro. Make it fly better, faster, quieter. Make the camera do more, from the performance of the sensor to how it flies through the air. Enhance what you love about the original Mavic and add new features that unleash more creativity. And to make this drone live up to the Mavic name as the ultimate drone for creators who want to capture something incredible using a tool they can fit in their bags. The Mavic Pro set a high standard for us. And in its next iteration, I believe we've created something truly special. Let's take a look. This is the DJI Mavic 2 series. They come with the technologically advanced consumer drones we've ever made, and they're optimized in every way to help you create stunning aerial photos and videos. When we reimagined our flagship drone, we started with the camera and the gimbal because we noticed two things. First, like the image behind me, the majority of aerial content is shot at dawn and dusk when lighting is most dramatic. Dimly lit scenes with more precision. And second, we noticed that the vast majority of aerial content today focuses on broad establishing shots like landscapes. To go beyond landscapes, you need a camera that's capable of emphasizing a specific subject. To address the first challenge, we created a more powerful camera. One with a sensor that gives superior performance across a variety of lighting conditions. Creating something this small that could fly on the airframe the size of Mavic 2 was an incredible design challenge. And to overcome it, we formed a very close partnership with one of the world's most respected camera manufacturers. We call this new drone Mavic 2 Pro. Mavic 2 Pro is the world's first drone with an integrated Hasselblad camera. And we're excited to have senior executives from Hasselblad here with us today. So thank you, John Deal and Diane DiVincenzo, for joining us for this historic moment in aerial imaging technology. You won't find another drone of this size that shoots higher quality images. It has a 1-inch CMOS sensor that delivers detailed 20 megapixel photos with an adjustable aperture right from the track wheel on the remote from f2.8 to 11. It gives you the flexibility to capture great images in bright or dim lighting conditions so that you can shoot all day, especially at sunrise and sunset. It captures ultra high definition 4K video and produces outstanding image quality with higher color depth, dynamic range, and resolution than any Mavic before it. And because it's a Hasselblad, you have access to advanced color science. That means that you have access to the Hasselblad natural color solution for improved color and tonality in your photos. For cinematographers, Mavic 2 Pro gives you an exceptional degree of latitude in post-production. It captures 10-bit D-Log and video with 4 times as many levels of color per channel when compared to the 8-bit video found on Mavic Pro, giving you more flexibility in post without degrading the image. It also captures HDR video and supports the hybrid long-down HDR video straight to a compatible HLG monitor with higher dynamic range and better color performance without spending time on post-production grading. To solve the second challenge of moving beyond these establishing shots, we created a camera that allowed you to get close to the action because you need to be able to fly low, to fly close, and at the same time, not disturb the subject. This is a challenge for any drone. And like a professional photographer who pulls out a long focus lens when they can't get close enough to the subject, now, so does your DJI drone. We call this new drone Mavic 2 Zoom. It's the world's first foldable consumer drone with optical zoom. With an equivalent 24 to 48 millimeter optical zoom, plus 2 times digital zoom, it gives you an effective 96 millimeter telephoto lens for 4K lossless zoom at full HD video resolution. And its 1/2.3 sensor captures 4K video and 12 megapixel photos. The result is that we have an entirely new tool for storytelling, one that allows you to create things that capture a subject from a safe distance. With zoom, you can not only emphasize the subject, but also compose a classic image, one with a clear subject in front of a vast background like this one, with compression. This means the difference between a flat-looking aerial shot you've seen 1,000 times and being able to create using the cinematic language of Hollywood productions. Now for photographers, Mavic 2 Zoom lets you capture stunning landscapes, like this photo with a new feature we call Super Resolution. Super Resolution automatically captures a gigantic 48 megapixel image of what you see in your 24 millimeter field of view. Using optical zoom, it shoots and stitches 9 photos together for an incredibly detailed image. All of the image processing and computational photography is done right on board the drone, so you don't have to spend time editing and stitching your photos at home. Across the Mavic 2 series, we've boosted their abilities to capture video as well. Each has a maximum bitrate of 100 megabits per second and can shoot using the new H.265 codec, meaning videos shot on Mavic 2 give you more flexibility and latitude in your post-production workflows. And your photos are going to stand out too, with Mavic 2's new enhanced dynamic range capabilities. Using eHDR, the drone takes a series of photos at different exposure levels, generating an image with high dynamic range that removes blown-out highlights and flash shadows. It delivers an incredible 13 stops of dynamic range for Mavic 2 Zoom and 14 stops for Mavic 2 Pro. And here, the results are absolutely stunning. This new feature is going to give you more ways to use Mavic 2 to capture professional quality images across a broad spectrum of lighting conditions. We couldn't be more proud of these 2 new cameras, because with Mavic 2 Zoom, we think having optical zoom at your fingertips is going to be a game changer, opening up new genres of aerial content. And Mavic 2 Pro's Hasselblad camera gives you the imaging power to create with more detail across a wider variety of lighting conditions than ever before. Back in 2012, when flying a camera was a new technique, the unique perspective a drone provided worked like a magic wand. Aerial images would automatically get a wow from anyone who saw them. 6 years later, with millions of camera drones out there and hours of aerial content created every day, it's much more difficult to impress. Content creators told us they want more magic. They want freedom, just like the Freedom Phantom offered, to move a camera anywhere in 3-dimensional space. So we asked ourselves, what could we do? What more could we offer? And we decided on the 4th dimension of time with a new feature called hyperlapse. Hyperlapse is a technique that for a long time only professionals could master. It requires movement of the camera with expensive equipment such as tracks and pods. And frequently, you're creating a shot that moves just a few feet. But with the help of a new algorithm and a more powerful onboard processor, Mavic 2 can capture aerial hyperlapses with a track length of not feet, but kilometers. And it processes the images into video literally on the fly. This feature is based on Mavic 2's ability to self-locate, estimate its attitude, and precisely track subjects. It's a big technological achievement and a huge creative achievement as well. Because now, producing a professional quality aerial hyperlapse is as easy as just one tap. We've created 4 hyperlapse modes, so you have creative freedom to capture the shot that's just the right look. Free, circle, course lock, and waypoint. With free mode, you have complete freedom to fly as you'd like. With circle, the drone automatically flies in a circular pattern around the subject you select to create a video that captures the action. And course lock keeps the camera fixed on your subject while the drone flies in a straight path to create a unique perspective. With Waypoint, you can plan a flight path based on GPS coordinates and altitude to capture something incredibly complex, shots like this one. And for all of these modes, we're working to introduce a task library function that saves the flight plan for future shots, letting you create even more unique content like that dramatic blending of day to night. Or this hyperlapse of the Manhattan skyline that was shot yesterday and came directly from the drone without any color grading or editing. This visual effect that was once reserved for professionals now belongs to everyone. Our next feature is a truly exciting addition to the full suite of quick shot modes that DJI offers. For new content creators with limited drone flying experience, quick shots help you easily create smooth, powerful, cinematic camera moves. Just one tap sends the drone on a pre-programmed flight path while the drone automatically tracks the subject along the way. We've kept your favorites from Spark and Mavic Air, including Droney, Circle, Helix, Rocket, Boomerang, and Asteroid. And we've added one more. This new quick shot is amazing, and we created it specifically for Mavic 2 Zoom. You've seen it on the big screens in movies directed by some of the most iconic names in Hollywood, including Alfred Hitchcock, Steven Spielberg, and Martin Scorsese. It's an effect that's been used in the film industry for over 60 years, but it's been limited to those with access to professional camera gear. It's my favorite quick shot yet, and it's called Dolly Zoom. Dolly Zoom lets you bring an otherworldly, warped perspective to your storytelling. With just one tap, the drone zooms in as it flies backward, keeping the subject the same size while the full background of the scene is revealed. It adds suspense and drama to any story. With Dolly Zoom, Mavic 2 now has 7 quick shots to choose from, and we think you're going to love having all of them available at your fingertips. At the core of our intelligent features like hyperlapse and quick shots is our Active Track technology. Active Track uses complex algorithms, machine learning, computer vision, and artificial intelligence to identify and automatically follow a subject. And with Mavic 2, we gave Active Track even more power. Unlike Mavic Pro, which can only see tracked objects in 2 dimensions, Mavic 2 uses all 3 forward-facing cameras to see what's in front of it and create a 3D map. New trajectory algorithms analyze motion and predict your subject's paths up to 3 seconds in the future, so your subject stays in the frame even if it momentarily hit an object like a tree. And it can keep pace with fast-moving action scenes as well. Now, Active Track can track subject moving as fast as one can fly, making this car chase possible to film entirely using Active Track. We created these intelligent features on Mavic 2 to help broaden your creative language for visual storytelling. Whether you're using hyperlapse to capture the passing of time, quick shots to help you capture a cinematic effect, or using Active Track to keep your camera locked on the subject. It serves a larger goal. It's the goal we set for everything we did with Mavic 2, and that's giving you the tools and the confidence to make your creative vision a reality. When we asked photographers what they wanted most from a drone other than a new camera and more intelligent features, the simple answer was, make it as close to a DSLR as you possibly can. That is to allow them to focus on composing the shot without worrying like things like battery power, flight time, obstacle collisions, and to have a sharp and reliable preview of the shot just like the DSLR in their hand. I have to admit, this is a challenge for our R&D team. Along the journey in creating Mavic 2, countless prototypes were made and evaluated. The result is a new drone that's been optimized in every way. It flies longer, faster, and quieter, all in the same shape as the Mavic's iconic folding design. Like Mavic Pro, it's almost the same size as a water bottle, letting you slip it in your backpack or camera bag to take it anywhere. Its redesigned, more aerodynamic airframe reduces body drag by up to 19% compared to Mavic Pro. The propellers have a raked wingtip design that improves efficiency and reduces noise, and we've added more powerful motors. They're some of the quietest we've ever created. Advanced electronic speed controllers use sine wave current to create maximum torque with minimal noise. This is a huge advancement for drone technology, and these innovations make Mavic 2 one of the quietest, most power-efficient drones of its size. These innovations deliver a record-breaking flight time of up to 31 minutes. Every single minute is one more minute for you to carefully compose your image or fly your path again for better timing. And because Mavic 2 is significantly quieter, you can get closer to your subject like this polar bear without causing a disturbance. This means you can also fly at speeds of up to 44 miles an hour, helping you headwind or keep up with the fast-moving action scene. In addition to faster, more efficient performance, Mavic 2 gives you the highest quality live view of any DJI drone. To do it, we created a brand new transmission system called OcuSync 2.0. It switches automatically between 2.4 and 5.8 gigahertz frequencies to give you better interference resistance. And we've optimized performance by separating the uplink and downlink signals. And now they work on different frequencies, making this the most reliable transmission system we've ever developed. And even here, Mavic 2 offers important new improvements for visual creators. The live view image displays at full 1080p resolution at distances of up to 5 miles versus 1.25 Mavic Pro. But it's not really about the distance. The stronger system means that the drone can maintain a strong link even when its environment is jammed by Wi-Fi and other electronic devices. Origin resolution photos are also saved directly to your mobile device, letting you immediately share what you create without the extra step of transferring files from the drone or fussing with an SD card. And just like Mavic Air, the days of forgetting to put your SD card in the drone, or worse, leaving it at home, are a thing of the past. Mavic 2 has 8 gigabytes of onboard storage with additional capacity using a removable SD card. As with all DJI drones, you have total control over how you store and manage your data using our secure products. These design improvements and the new OcuSync 2.0 transmission system make Mavic 2 one of the fastest, quietest, and most reliable drones we've ever created, giving you confidence you'll be able to get the shot when it matters most. But the performance improvements of Mavic 2 don't stop there. It's also our smartest and safest drone yet. Its flight autonomy system has the most cameras and sensors we've ever created and built into a drone. Mavic 2 has stereo vision obstacle sensing in the front, bottom, and back, and a time flight sensor on the top will help it from ascending into an object above. While using active track, a pair of brand new side obstacle avoidance sensors are engaged, increasing the drone's ability to sense its environment in more directions. These side obstacle sensors are also engaged in tripod mode. Together, the 10 sensors on Mavic 2 feed its flight autonomy system an unprecedented level of data that's processed in real time to better sense the environment around it. Now, with longer front and rear sensors, we've also been able to improve Mavic 2's advanced pilot assistance system, a feature first introduced on Mavic Air. APAS uses its onboard sensors to automatically pilot the drone around obstacles so you don't lose the shot. With better sensors and algorithms, it can plot several possible paths around an object for smoother flight performance. This powerful combination of sensors and tracking technology deliver autonomous flight capabilities that give you an entirely new way to approach your shots with even more confidence in complex terrain. And at the end of your flight, when it comes time to land, our vision positioning system now includes a downward-facing LED light that turns on automatically to illuminate the landing area. This ensures high-precision landings, even in low-light situations like sunset. Mavic 2 will also leverage our GEO system, a technology that DJI pioneered to educate pilots about their flight environment. Using GEO, pilots receive location-based notifications about where flight is limited, their safety concerns, and to automatically help drones away from sensing. In addition, our GEO incorporates critical updates on temporary flight restrictions. Mavic 2 is the safest and smartest DJI. Simply put, the Mavic Pro is the best aerial imaging products we've ever created in the consumer drone category. They're a marvel of modern engineering. In the coming weeks, you're going to see breathtaking images and videos captured by Mavic 2 that would not have been possible without all of the creative technology. Even better, you are going to create those images and videos. Mavic 2 Zoom and Mavic 2 Pro will give you new ways to capture inspiring photos and videos with their brand new cameras. They make creating sophisticated cinematic content easy with intelligent flight modes like hyperlapse, dolly zoom, and active track. And with OcuSync 2.0 plus 11 cameras and sensors helping the drone map and sense its environment, it's the safest and smartest drone we've ever created. Now, to tell you more about his real-world experience using it, I'd like to invite up one of the world's most renowned adventure photographers and videographers. He's a professional climber, mountaineer, and skier, and he spent a couple of weeks in Greenland putting Mavic 2 to the test. Please join me in welcoming Jimmy Chin to me.
It is a great pleasure. I was one of the few people to get to test this equipment. So today I was going a little bit about background as a professional climber, skier, photographer, and filmmaker. The Mavic 2 from the Soda, which is not exactly Chinese. My parents had very simple expectations for me. You can be a doctor, a lawyer, or go into finance, you know. Moved to USM and became a climbing bum and lived out of my car for 7 years. I spent many years exploring the world, really to all 7 continents. And I started shooting, and here's some photos of an expedition where we skied Everest. I wish I had a drone at that time. I didn't. What I have been doing as a photographer and a filmmaker really spans the whole spectrum. I think I might be the ultimate end user for this Mavic 2 because, you know, I've been shooting for the Geographic for 15 years, editorial, the Times Magazine, Vanity Fair, all the way to commercial clients like the North Face and Apple and so on and so forth. As a filmmaker, I work on nonfiction documentary to branded content to big budget commercials for Chase Bank. So really, the work that I do spans a lot of space. I would say I'm really a visual storyteller, and a big part of my job is to bring a new perspective, whether that's visually or narratively. A few years ago, I made a film called Mirror. It was a theatrical release, national. It won the Audience Award at Sundance, and we spent years making this film. And these photos are from that film where, you know, we were shooting on slope. In the process of making the film, I realized that I really needed a different perspective. We didn't have a drone at that time, and I spent, you don't even want to know how much money I spent on CGI to create the shots I needed to give this climb context and the mountain scale. Since that time, I started shooting with a drone, both photography and film. So this spring, when DJI called me and said, hey, we'd love for you to field test this new drone we have, I thought, well, where should I take them? They said, we want you to go someplace very extreme. We really want to test the capacity for this drone. So I thought about Greenland. I've been wanting to go there for 20 years. It's probably one of the last really significant remote areas that I hadn't been to. So I thought it was a perfect opportunity. And Greenland is kind of this mystical place. It's ocean, it's icebergs, it's big mountains, and the conditions are very extreme. Tons of wind, very cold, huge temperature gradients, salt water, all these things that aren't great for technology. So we decided to head to Greenland. I put together a really great team of climbers and skiers, a couple folks from DJI, and we headed out. And we, as a professional skier or climber, we're out to do first ascents or first descents. So climb things that haven't been climbed before, ski things that haven't been skied before. And Greenland has tons of unskied lines like this one, just kind of shooting out of the ocean. So we would travel by boat through these fjords, and here we are approaching one of the big couloirs. This is a perfect example. I shot this image on slope, and then we got this image, which totally changes the scale of what we're doing. That's why I love using drones. And it's really important for me to be able to show scale and context. The other thing about trips like this is that I need reliable equipment. These are places that I can go back to and reshoot. It has to happen there. Probably risking too much.
Video, fly, hands on.
I wonder how much battery's in there. Ridiculous they let the price go like that a lot. I ordered it right before you even said it.
Did you?
Yeah. So I guess it'll be I was like shocked. Like the Mavic too. I'm just trying to get something. Wow, super quiet. Super quiet. Right. Yeah, not bad. So why the delay? It must have been software because it sounds like the hardware is pretty ready. Just the statement. Oh, that's a bird.
Just making sure everything's perfect from the software to the hardware to the inventory so that it's selling right out.
Yeah. Yeah. Will it be?
Make life easy for marketing and communications. And the results are better.
Yeah. Am I allowed to be out here? Yeah. I noticed we're the only two people out here.
No, I think so. I was standing out here because everyone did dolly zoom me, you know?
Okay, yeah. It's kind of nutty.
I know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Are you leaving out of town?
Hoy día no está.
I asked the first question I had was they both speak Portuguese.
Yeah. So much on the road. But it's better.
It's a pretty windy day.
Okay, yeah.
It's getting infected. I know. I've been so away. You know, I just came back from the movie. And I told my mom.
Yeah, I mean, like.
A lot of strings, like an orchestra, like you go to New York and fly 20 drones. No. They pulled a lot of strings to make this happen.
You guys saw they had like the mountaintop in there.
Alrighty.
And it keeps the
So let's fly the DJI Mavic 2
really hot.
Pro, the Hasselblad version here. Hang on, can you see this at all?
A little bit.
And we're recording.
Sure. So if you want to do a panorama, are we in video mode or? Okay, so if you want to do a panorama, we got to go to photo mode. Yeah. Right, we go to our options over here. We go to photo. So if you want to do a pano. Well, it'll just save the panel unless you want to save the individual pictures. Would you like to save the individual pictures?
Yeah, as well. You can both. I don't know.
Yep. Okay. Save that. Okay. So what kind of panel do you want to do? A 180?
Yeah, 180.
Okay. All right. And there she goes.
Fully automatic. All right, so we're taking a panorama picture of the New York skyline. It's doing it fully automatic. We save both the pano as well as the unstitched images. And again, this is the Hasselblad version, the DJI Mavic 2 Pro.
The one that was on the hospital.
You can see this at all.
It's really hard to see.
Yeah. It's taking 9 pictures, and I think we're done.
Yep. So you can zoom in to 96 yellow color. So you go from 24 to 96 yellow color.
Now here they changed. Let's see, where is that? There's a special button now for tripods, sports and normal modes. So you can just flick the switch between 3 modes, which is nice.
Okay, you'll get 2 times optical zoom.
As a pro flyer, it's a pretty easy upgrade. It's like the same thing.
Oh yeah,
right?
it flies the same way as the Mavic Pro.
Depends on what you're doing.
Yeah. First time flying in New York. That's pretty awesome.
Officially.
Officially, exactly. Don't tell about the other one.
How you doing over there?
Pretty good. See if I can fly out to Westchester.
Yeah, please don't.
Fly it home.
No, it's amazing.
All right, so we're gonna start to bring her back. All right, so if you want to start rolling on your video on your way back,
yeah.
So once you point the drone towards us,
Hang on. Here's another banner.
oh, okay, yeah.
Take another panorama of the New York skyline.
Oh, there's one right here.
And then we'll bring it back. On the way back, we'll do some video recording. And that's the same SD card they gave us earlier today, so we'll be able to take the footage home right away as well, and then we can take a look at it.
Awesome.
Yep.
I'm gonna give you all right, let me just see where you're at here. Okay, yeah, go ahead and start bringing her back. And you can roll on videos. I get that. So we just make sure you're gonna get the what kind of video do you want? 4K? All right, great. So it's just like all the other apps, all the DJI Go Up that you're used to. It's already at 4K 30. Just gonna hit roll on there. And there she goes. All right.
Is 4K 60 going to be possible with the upgrade?
No, it's 30. Stop right there. So it looks like you're going. That's you. I saw the video. Yeah, that's you right there. I saw the video and I said, yeah. So fine this way. Okay. Now it's like go to sport mode. Yep. See.
Try not to hit a pigeon.
Exactly.
Or a seagull.
So we're flying sport mode. Give me a high winds velocity warning.
All right, so don't fly over this, please. We're gonna just fly it over the water. All right, so if you're slowing down, I'm gonna bring it over there. All right, so I'm gonna keep the roll going. And you're up next, right? All right.
Flies very familiar, very fast, very sporty, as far as I could tell. Yeah, it's pretty amazing to fly a drone in New York City and get that view of the skyline.
Is it any faster or better performing than the Pro?
It's hard to tell. I think, yeah, it's faster for sure.
Quieter.
It's quieter, it sounds like.
It's like crazy quiet.
Way quieter.
Like the Anafi. All right, I got a 5-minute 4K video. And,
So
Doesn't feel so heavy actually.
Yeah, lighter.
More rounded than the
Here's your micro SD, sir.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you very much. It feels more rounded. It's heavier, but it doesn't feel much heavier than the original, to be honest. The props seem to be a lot bigger.
Are they bigger? Yeah, they do look bigger. Wow. I thought they were the same props, but they actually look a little bit different than even the Platinum, right?
Yeah, they are.
They're bigger and maybe they don't
Yeah,
spin
they're
as
wide for
fast.
sure.
If it's lighter and the props are bigger, the motors must be a lower RPM.
I'm sorry, I'm forgetting the name.
You're looking for the dolly zoom?
Yeah,
So the dolly zoom one
It's
is one of
supposed
the
to be
other
more
ones.
powerful and
Yeah,
have more
it's the
torque as well.
This is
So.
the Hasselblad, so we'll see the quality.
Yep, for sure. So that one's still a 12 megapixel picture, whereas this one's a 20.
Okay.
You guys can come back this way, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, be over here.
Can you man that?
You got the tie?
He's giving her the goggles. And that boogie's out pretty quick.
Yeah, and it's actually quite windy today.
Yeah.
I mean, we're kind of protected here, but it's definitely gusty once you get out over the river. But the old Mavic never had an issue with wind, so I don't think this is going to do any worse than that.
This is going to be sold out immediately.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm curious to find out what they had to do to fly this many drones out here in the city. They had to do some things for sure.
Sure. I mean, this is a Navy yard. It's owned by the Navy, so maybe you can't go out that far.
No, and they're over the river. LaGuardia is the closest by. That's probably, 3-4 miles away from where we are. No, your biggest worry is helicopters, I think, in New York.
Right.
There's a ton of heliports, and they fly all over. Here, there's an airplane right there, too. A helicopter and an airplane coming this way. All right, so this is kind of interesting. We have a water plane and a helicopter flying this way. Meanwhile, we're flying the guys over here. Pretty amazing. We got an airplane, a helicopter, and a drone.
And New York.
In New York.
That thing's coming in for a landing.
We're not even going to 400 feet. We're keeping it under 100 seconds.
All right, we're about 100. minute and 40 in. And then we're starting. I think we're going to close it down pretty soon. We got our first flight in. We're hoping to get a review unit in there soon. Pretty nice drone. We've flown both the Mavic 2 Pro and Zoom. 1249 and 1449. You can get them today, although I don't know how long this inventory is going to last. I would say the most impressive thing immediately is how quiet they are. Obviously the cameras are better, but we'll see that in a few minutes when we get the card out. As far as the propellers were a little bit bigger. I thought that was kind of interesting. And they had kind of the same shape as the quieter Platinum, so that I think the quiet is due to having bigger propellers, probably a lower RPM, quieter engines, maybe even a little lighter and more aerodynamic, so that the engines don't have to quite work as hard. Even in the wind, very kind of a aerodynamic quiet. So pretty impressive all around. Gotta say, it's a lot better in person than what we've seen online so far. And we'll have some more reviews here. We're probably a minute. All right, we're gonna sign out.